Family Zone recently announced strong growth in their schools partnership program, as well as expanding their telecommunications strategy into India. Due to these factors, we reviewed our assumptions, which has resulted in an increase to our valuation to $1.36 per share. This video reviews our sales assumptions for schools and telecommunications. Family Zone consists of 3 business units: direct consumer, telecommunications and schools, which we assume contributes the greatest contribution to revenue. Family Zone has achieved rapid growth in their schools partnership program with currently 140 agreements in place, which we believe is likely to continue into the future.
People forget that we only entered the education space in concept in February last year, and we made our first sale in April last year. So we've been going for less than 12 months. So we've now built up contracted revenue of over $4 million and recurring revenue of over $3 million, in less than a year with the tension being placed in education. Our biggest competitor in parental controls in schools in this country, turns over not much more than that. So, we are probably, I think arguably, the biggest provider of these sorts of services in education in Australia and New Zealand. So that's pretty remarkable for a company that's been focused on that space for less than 12 months.
And whilst the focus in recent months has been on Australasia, due to the school seasons, as well as the Linewise acquisition, given the population and wealth of the US, we see the longer-term potential of this market far outweighing the Australasian region. It should also be remembered, Family Zone is initially only focusing on 3 states in the US, which has a greater addressable market than the combined populations of Australia and New Zealand combined. We, however, have remained conservative on our forecasted revenue from the US. We will review this assumption as work increases in the future. When we initiated on Family Zone just over 9 months ago, we believed the company's Asian telecommunication strategy had excellent long-term potential, however believed it would take a significant amount of time to establish. Fast forward to today, and the company has increased the total addressable market to more than 350 million users based on the number of subscribers each carrier has. The most advanced of these partnerships is with Indonesia's largest carrier, Telkomsel, where both groups continue to work together as they further refine the user's experience.
So we launched with Telkomsel a trial pilot, essentially, in late last year. And we've been trialling with them a variety of different marketing messages and onboarding approaches. And it is worthy of trial. We're talking about a massive market. They've got 14 million kids with a smart device. So we don't want to misfire, we don't want to waste marketing bullets, and the head of marketing in Telecom has been amazing and is very invested in this project. So we've signed up over 15,000 customers to date in these trials. We signed up nearly 1,000 in a matter of an hour or so in one trial. So we've proven to Telecom management and ourselves that this product is required, that there is an absolute need for this product, and the customers in Indonesia will pay for it, and paying quite handsomely in their context. We're talking about $1 a month, in a country with an average revenue per user of less than $4. So that's really, really exciting. And now the team is just working really hard on making sure that onboarding experience is seamless. So we're expecting the phase 2 launch to happen in March with ongoing iterative developments, and importantly, those iterations, the changes that we're making to support Telkomsel, and they've been incredibly helpful, we'll be rolling out to those other markets like Maxis in Malaysia and Smart in the Philippines, and obviously into India when we get there in the middle of the year.
Despite remaining conservative with our assumptions, with both a slow and limited take-up, given the size of the addressable market, even on these conservative assumptions, it has a significant impact on our revenue forecasts. Assuming Family Zone perfects the user's experience, with further expansion in terms of the number of carriers and jurisdictions, including more mature markets, there is a strong possibility that our forecasts in hindsight may be seen as highly conservative.